Make sure your home is wheelchair accessible and get out your headbang counters. Because Netflix's secret obsession is friggin' ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I was watching this, I got a total lifetime made-for-TV movie vibe. You know, the kind made for stay-at-home moms while they drink an entire bottle of wine? And lo and behold, check out the credits for the writer-director of this film. It's all just made-for-TV movies. So let's throw reality out the window and dive into this crazy mess of a movie. I'm going to start with a little dissection of the ending and then point out the dozens of plot holes, inconsistencies, and just straight up weird shit I found in this movie.
Oh, for God's sakes, Jen, I am your husband. Okay, listen to me.
Secret Obsession ends with the death of Russell Williams, or as he's known around the office, Ryan Garrity. He's taken over Russell's identity after murdering him and takes Jennifer, his obsession, along with him. But Jennifer escapes, and this is where the movie actually begins. The first 5 minutes is Jennifer being chased by a knife-wielding assailant who we never see. It's only until later in the movie that we find out this man is a crazy coworker obsessed with her. Ryan spent years longing for Jennifer, creepily watching her with Russell from afar. His boss even said Ryan had a temper and was later fired from work for fracturing the nose of one of his managers. It was likely after this event Ryan went on a killing spree, murdering anyone close to Jennifer, including her parents and husband Russell. After all, if he can't have her, no one can. But something miraculous happened. As he tells Jennifer, God gave him a second chance. After Jennifer is run over by a car during her escape, she loses her memory, and who comes to her rescue? None other than Ryan, who has taken Russell's identity. He's even put on his glasses and holds an engraved lighter from Jennifer with the words, "To my darling Russell, love Jennifer." Since Jennifer can't remember anything, she kinda just goes along with it, and the hospital allows Ryan to take her home because he ID'd the tattoo on her back and had pictures that they were husband and wife. Now, the tattoo Ryan would have known about, either from working with her for so long or simply because he's a mega stalker. The photos, on the other hand, are a whole other deal. Apparently, Ryan is a Photoshop master and has digitally replaced Russell in all of Jennifer's photos with himself. This is something Jennifer picks up on while looking through old photo albums. Ryan's hair doesn't match that of the mirror's reflection. It's only until later when she snoops around in Ryan's computer that she finds the original photo. Which leads me to one of my biggest criticisms of the film. Ryan is the stupidest killer ever. First of all, besides the fact that his computer, which has all the incriminating evidence on it, is in plain sight, the password for it is Jennifer Allen, her real name. And she just guesses it.
That was easy.
Second of all these photos are stored in a folder called private. Come on, bro. If you're gonna hide shit on your computer, at least put it in a folder called taxes or something. But Ryan's incompetence, and in some cases insanity, doesn't stop there. We're just getting started. Ryan, who moments prior failed at kidnapping Jennifer, goes to the hospital without even knowing she's lost her memory.
Possible she won't remember anything.
Not only that, but this is where he starts posing as Russell, as evidenced in the security camera footage of him putting on these glasses. How did he know she had lost her memory before the doctors even did? But one of the most insane Ryan moments is when he straight up murders someone on their own front lawn, cracking their neck Steven Seagal style while a neighbor is mere feet away. It gets better. He buries the body at night, in plain view for Jennifer to see, and later, when she escapes and trips in the garden, his hand is clearly visible. Like, dude, you realize you need to bury the body under the ground, right? Oh, and what can I help you with at Home Depot today, sir? Oh, you know, just a giant sack of lie. So we know Ryan has made efforts to bury this random dude's body, get Jennifer a new phone, change the sign outside the house, but doesn't bother to dispose of Jennifer's parents or Russell, who's still in his trunk. He himself is even disgusted by the smell when he opens the garage. Long story short, he's terrible at covering his tracks. We also have Ryan with a security camera on Jennifer, but that's only brought up once and never comes up again, so it's really kind of pointless. Not only that, he's just sloppy, giving a fake address to the hospital, not showing up to the meeting he planned with the detective, and my personal favorite, cutting the internet's router. Like, you couldn't have just thrown out the cable, you had to cut it like you're a bomb diffuser in Hurt Locker. Let's not also forget that he's terrible at locking people up. Not only does Jennifer get out 3 times, once with a hairpin, second because he didn't tie her up properly, and third with a lighter, but he just locks Detective Page in a freezer with no real lock or weight put on top of it. But it's not just Ryan's actions that make no sense. There are countless examples of the plot completely riding off the rails. We have Detective Page in one scene downing a bottle of prescription pills, but we never know what those are for or how it affects him. If anything, it's about the disappearance of his daughter, who he makes presents for every year, and somehow saving Jennifer, he's able to overcome this and decides to donate all the toys. But it's so contrived and barely touched on that the emotional pull of it is hardly noticeable. Just like how there's one brief shot of him looking at a retirement pamphlet in the beginning, and then one line at the end that he's finally ready to retire. These things need to be built up over the entire movie for them to feel genuine and real, not just put in once at the beginning and one at the end and going, okay, that character changed. I also don't understand why her tattoo says A to represent her last name Allen in Gaelic writing. I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen an all-Asian family with the last name Allen. Wait, is he Caucasian? Let's solve this mystery in the comments below. Alright, I know I shat on this movie a lot, but honestly, I thought it was just that kind of bad that made it kind of good, you know? So if you're desperate and want to laugh and want to shut your brain off for a bit, check out Secret Obsession. I only watched this thing once, and I'm sure there are like 100 different plot holes, so if you found any, let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you thought about it. Also make sure to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at ThinkStoryYT. Until next time, remember, Daddy loves you very much.